Next, let's meet physical therapist Dan Woeckel. Well, welcome back to the show, Dan. It's great to see you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Glad to have the chance to be here.
Good. So let's get to know you a little better again. Tell us about yourself and talk to me about your education and your background.
All right, well, that'd be fine. I'm a licensed physical therapist, been practicing since 1982. And I've been with Novant Health for a number of years, and most recently, for the last year, I've been at the Calabash Outpatient Center right here in South Brunswick County. So
that's a really nice office, too. That's a great place.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So it sounds like you have extensive experience in providing physical therapy services. You've been in practice quite a while.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I've been doing this for a long time, and have had a variety of experiences in both outpatient care, inpatient care, rehabilitation. So a pretty good wide range of experiences that I bring to bear on the...
Yeah. As a side note, I know one of your patients, and she says wonderful things about you. She just raves about your care. So
well, I'm certainly glad to hear that.
You come well recommended.
Thank you very much. I sure appreciate that.
So now I know that you're at the Calabash location, and I understand that they're moving to the Novant Health South Brunswick Medical Plaza in Carolina Shores. That is a mouthful.
Yes, ma'am. Well, we've been at our current location for the last year, and at the end of the month, we're transitioning over to the new building on Highway 17 to be part of the physician office group. So that is a recent change in our location, but we're hoping to offer the same level of service and same great care that we've been providing for the last year. So.
Well, for our viewers who may not be familiar with that new location, tell me a little bit about that location and those services. Now, it's located in Carolina Shores, is that correct?
That's right. It's 75 Emerson Bay Road in Carolina Shores, and we are, the physical therapy department, if you want to call it that, is going to be located within the physician office building. So we are going to be right in the midst of the physician practices there.
So you'll be embedded in the practice that's currently there.
That's correct. So we'll have a lot of interaction with the doctors on a regular basis, and we'll have probably a little faster access to patients that need care on an immediate basis.
So will you be providing the same services there that you've been providing at the Calabash practice?
Yes, we will. Everything will remain the same. I'll still be the practicing therapist at that location, and hopefully everything will go smoothly along.
Do you think if a physician or a practitioner there at the clinic would have somebody that they needed an opinion about physical therapy, would you be available for a consult in a timely fashion? Probably like while they're in the office there?
Yes, and I expect that'll probably happen as well. I know a couple of the doctors at that location do use our services regularly, and I'm sure that we will both enjoy the chance to have that more regular interaction.
I think the patients would love that. You know, love to have that almost immediate.
Yeah, and I think it shows us that'll show the patient that we're a part of the physician's practice.
Right.
And we have a lot of communication directly with the doctors, and ultimately I think it just means better care for each client.
I do too. I mean, I just think that's so convenient for the patients, and after all, that's what it's all about.
Exactly.
You know, providing that great care. I'm curious about the most common services that you provide. What's your most common ailment, so to speak?
Probably the most common things that we see are either aftercare for joint replacement, surgery, rehabilitation for joint replacement, hip and knee replacements. And I would say we also see a lot of neck and back dysfunction, patients with pain in the spine or pain in the hips resulting from degenerative changes. Those are probably some of the more common things. But we also enjoy a wide range of other diagnoses.
I was going to say, conversely, what are your less common conditions?
Goodness. Well, gosh, I've treated temporomandibular joint patients.
Is that like a jaw?
Yes, ma'am. We see shoulder dysfunction. I've had a number of foot and ankle related concerns come through. Certainly all the usual sprains and strains that come with slips and falls and overuse syndrome. So
this being a touristy area, do you ever get the occasional tourist in for some sort of a treatment?
We do, yes ma'am, we do. And also we also enjoy clientele for those folks who live elsewhere, but they own a secondary home here, and they're down for the winter or they're down for the summer. And then, you know, unfortunately something happens that requires them to get care, and then we're right here for them. So I know we've had several cases where they've really appreciated the chance to get excellent physical therapy while they're away from home. So,
How about referrals? Do they need a referral to see the physical therapy to be?
You know, usually they do come with a referral.
Pretty much.
It's not required in the state of North Carolina. We usually do follow up, though, with an immediate plan of care that the practitioner does have to sign. So once I evaluate the client and we send back a plan of treatment to their preferred physician, then we do ask that the doctor sign off on the plan of treatment. But they do not need a referral to initially present for care.
I see. I know there's other locations besides the Carolina Shores. There's one in Charlotte. Is that still remaining there?
Absolutely. 4500 block of Main Street in Charlotte. We have our main clinic, and that is certainly still viable and operational at this time for those clients that live a little farther north. So.
Okay, great. If there's a viewer out there who would like to make an appointment with you, how might they do that?
Best thing to do is call us at our current number, which is area code 910-721-4080. Just call 721-4080, and we'll be happy to set up an appointment time. And
great.
We have hours from 8 to 5:30, so
great.
We're able to accommodate most people at their preferred time.
Well, thank you so much for coming back and catching us up, Dan. It's been a pleasure to have you, and I look forward to hearing about all the new things that are going on at the Carolina Shores office.
Glad to do it. Appreciate the chance to be here.
No worries.
Thank you.